Live from the SEP Video Studio in Northwest Florida, it's Late Night Talk with Jamie Settle.
And it's the Pensacon Edition. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Late Night Talk. I'm Jamie Settle, and of course, this is the Pensacon Edition. Join in on the conversation by letting me know you're watching. I'm streaming live at Late Night Talk JS on Facebook and on YouTube at SEP TV HD. During the show, feel free to leave comments, and I'll try my best, of course, to respond back live on the show to give you a shout out or just to talk with you. Leave a comment. And so, this is all things Pensacon tonight because Pensacon is among us on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Pensacon February 18th through the 20th. And of course, I'm dressed up, not as dressed up as some people are going to be. They're going to go full out, but I'm just doing it simple on Friday. And so this is actually the Smallville costume that Clark Kent used as he was maturing into becoming Superman, which is, he called himself the Red-Blue Blur because he was fast and all you could see was the red and the blue. So there you go. So that's who I'm dressing as. And so if you want to go, there's still time. There are 3-day passes left at $85, and then there are 1-day passes. Friday pass is $35, Saturday pass is $45, and the Sunday pass is $40. So go to Pensacon.com and purchase your tickets. You'll have to go there tomorrow to pick them up, and so there's still time to do all that. And of course, I love Pensacon. It's just one of my times that I get to let loose, geek out, and just have some fun and enjoy meeting some of the celebrities and all that. And so they've got a bunch of venues that they use as well, not just the Pensacola Bay Center. And so, here are a list of some of the venues. This obviously is the Pensacola Bay Center. It used to be the, well, that's part of the trivia question later on. And so then we have the Pensacola Cultural Center, the Pensacola Little Theater. Then we have also involved the Rex Theater. Very cool venue there. Then we have the Museum of, let's see, whoops, we're on the wrong here. There we go. The Museum of Commerce. And then we have the Bowdoin Building. And then we have also the Voices of Pensacola space. And then we have the Court of DeLuna. So we've got those venues, and there's a couple more, I think. that are being used during the event. And so it's more than just the Pensacola Bay Center. It's spread out all over historic downtown Pensacola. Hey Heather, how are you? You said I've always wanted to go. I want to meet the guy from Jaws. Yes, and of course, Richard Dreyfuss is there. He's one of the biggest stars there this year, and I'm sorry. But anyhow, I'm looking forward to meeting him as well. That's what I was trying to say. I just got froze up for a moment. But anyhow, that's just what happens sometimes. So we've got our top 10 list here. 10 favorite things to do at Pensacon this weekend. And so we'll start with number 10. And the teleprompter is being a little choppy here today, but we'll go ahead. Number 10, though, you get to cosplay or put on your costume from your favorite character, from your favorite TV show or movie. Then coming in at number 9, of course, almost every year there's Star Wars themed specials and celebrations throughout the weekend. So if you're a real big Star Wars fan, you get to Star Wars out. So number 8, you also get to browse and shop on the vendor floor. There are plenty of businesses on the vendor floor at the Pensacola Bay Center on the ground level, where usually some of the concerts are set up as well. And so you get to go see all kinds of things, and you can purchase all kinds of things that you would like to collect or have in your little collection, and or to get for someone that likes that you think would like something. And so there's also on the vendor floor you've got the pictures that you get to take with the celebrities as well, and the professional pictures. And so there's lots on the vendor floor. And so then number 7, what's better than Pensacon is Pensacon at Gallery Night this Friday. And Heather just asked, do you dress up? Well, I'll have this on for Friday. And usually I don't dress up. I don't put the costumes on. And I like to go to basically get some pictures with celebrities. And I like some of the Q&A Q&A sessions. And so this will be the most that I dress up, and the other days will just be normal me. T-shirt and some jeans. And so, and of course, Gallery Night is this Friday night, so it's Pensacon themed, and it is going to be probably my first gallery night. And so that'll be new for me, checking all that out. And so I look forward to that. I know I hadn't been to gallery night yet, so yeah. But on number 6 of our top 10 list, of course I just said this, attend Q&A sessions with select celebrities. And so there's question answer sessions that are spaced out in the different venues, and you get to go sit down, especially like the Rex Theater and the Pensacola Little Theater. You get to sit in the theater and some of their meeting rooms and things like that, and you get to have a chance to talk with some of the celebrities in a group setting, ask them, and so yeah. How Heather asks, seems like so much is going on. How do you not miss something? Well, that's a great question too. They have an app that you can download Plus, they give you, I think they give you a program still that lists everything that's happening and the times and stuff like that. So you can scroll through that on your iPhone or Android phone and figure out what's happening. And you could actually download it for free. You don't have. I don't think you have to attend to just check it out to see what's going on. Their app is kind of quirky a little bit, at least on my phone sometimes, but I get through it, and hopefully they can fix all the bugs through it. They do a great job with everything that they do at Pensacon, so I'm certainly not bashing them at all. So you can check on the app and see when things are happening, and you can also see where you can get your photo experiences with your celebrities. There's also a section also that if you don't want your a professional picture with them, you can take one with your iPhone with them, and there's like a meet and greet rooms where all the celebrities are. And so you get to meet them, and sometimes if it's not a how do I say this without any disrespect to any of the actors, but if they're more well known, I guess, more popular, then sometimes you get just a brief moment to talk with them. Sometimes if they were well known a long time ago and time, of course, has passed, sometimes you'll have more opportunity to talk to them. You can get their autograph, pictures, and I think some of them even allow you to have a video of them and you, I guess. All for a fee, of course, because they've got their agents with them, and of course they want to make money as well. So there's all kinds of opportunities to meet the celebrities as well. The celebrity photos, professional photos, you're not really supposed to talk with them because you've got a bunch of people in line waiting to get their photo, and so it's just the professional thing is to go and take a picture with them and just leave. And so you'll go to one of the meeting rooms where they're at after the photo session to talk with them a little bit more. A lot of standing in line sometimes. Sometimes you just, you can browse around, see who you'd like to meet, and sometimes there's not even a line at all. You just go up to them and, hey, and just talk with them. So that's one way. And then, of course, the question and answers. They do charge for autographs, Heather. They charge for everything. And so it's silliness sometimes. But, I mean, of course, that's how they make their money. The autographs can vary from, I would say, $30 to up to $100, I think. It just depends on the celebrity and how important they are, I guess. And so it's kind of based on that. And so... So yeah, there's a little cost involved, but if it's your thing, you save up for it, and if you're able to, and so you can still have a great time without meeting or without buying anything, really. There's a lot to do, and so we have 6 attending question and answer sessions with select celebrities. They don't even have to be celebrities. They can be writers or artists and other people from shows and even locals as well. And there's like not just sessions, but can't think of it right now, but some other various things, how to learn how to do voice acting or just all kinds of different things to do. and available. And so number 5 on the list, though, of course, you get to experience all that historic downtown Pensacola has to offer. Since you're downtown anyway, and they've got a trolley also that goes to the different venues throughout the day, and so you can use it's the old UWF trolleys that they donated to downtown Pensacola, and so you'll get to ride for free basically if you're a part of the Pensacon weekend, and so you can get around there, or you can just walk in the daytime and in the nighttime, and get your exercise too. I may walk a little bit since it's going to be a lot cooler this time. It just depends on when I need to get where. If I'm tight on different things that are happening, if I need to get from A to B real quick, but the options there, trolley, and you can walk or you can drive yourself, and so there's all kinds of other things, eateries, things like that, and we'll get to that in a little bit. And so you can just explore downtown Pensacola and just take some pictures and of all the historical places that are there. You can go online to research some of that, and there's just countless things to do, even without a ticket. There's plenty of things without a ticket because everyone is themed. Every businesses and things like that are kind of themed and stuff like that. And so, Heather, I see your next comment. I'll get to that in just a moment. But then on number 4 of the top 10 list, you can be a part of the local short film festival. There's countless people that enter in their short films to be a part of the festival to show their film. And so they'll have viewings and things like that that you can watch. And so all kinds of short films. I haven't been a part of it yet. Maybe I might be able to this year. There's just so much to do sometimes, and I really do want to be a part of the film festival one time. May not be this year, though. But then, of course, number 3, there's thousands of people that come to this, from all over, some local and some far away. And so you can meet new people and take photos with those in costumes. Now, of course, Pensacon always ask for you to get permission before you start taking pictures on your phone or your camera or whatever of the person that you want to take a picture with. And so there's been a couple of, actually 2 people that I've actually wanted to take a picture with. One year there was a guy that had dressed in the classic Batman costume, the Adam West costume. And it wasn't just that he was dressed in that. He really looked like Adam West. And so I should have dug up that picture today to show you. But then the other one was someone dressed up as Shredder from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Secret of the Ooze movie from the 90s. And the helmet, the all of that costume was accurate. Looked almost exactly like the costume from the movie. And so kudos to those people that spend a lot of time either purchasing or spending time doing their costumes. A lot of money and a lot of effort is put into it each year for all these people. I haven't done it yet because I just haven't decided on what I would dress up as, though. So one day I'll dress up. But of course, number 2 You get a chance to eat at some of the local places for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I've got a couple of restaurants that I'm going to name off in a few moments that I enjoy and that I'm going to try for the first time this weekend. So then number one, you get to rub elbows with your favorite celebrities, take pictures, and receive autographs from them like I've been telling you. Of course, the celebrities that I'm meeting this time are Alex Winters, Amy Jo Johnson, Daniel Ross, Ernie Reyes, George Takei, Kim Rhodes, Renee Jacobs, Rob Paulson, Samantha Smith, and a few others as well. So there's always a lot of celebrities that I get to meet each year and get a photo of, and so it's so fun. Heather, let's see. I knew you would have a great info about Pensacon. You've been before. Who has been your favorite star to meet? And I'll get to that too. I've actually prepared a segment of a couple of the celebrities and actors and actresses that I met. I've probably met over 50 celebrities and having my picture with them each year. Each year is usually like at least probably 10 celebrities that I get pictures with. And so I see Linda is watching. Hi. And so yeah. Let's see here. So the restaurants. So let's talk about the restaurants. Some of the restaurants that either I love, or just some of the restaurants that have stuck out to me that you can go to, and I'm sure that some places they are themed with Pensacon stuff. You might find some different things in these restaurants this weekend that you haven't seen before. And so the first one up on the list is the Dog House Deli. That's always been a good one. And then we have Graffiti Pizza. That's always a good one. These are on Palafox. And then we have V. Paul's, which is an Italian restaurant. And they're very good. Actually had my 20th year high school reunion there a couple of years ago, back in 2019. And so then we have Jordan Valley Mediterranean as well. And then we have the Tin Cow. Tin Cow is one of my favorites as well. We have then, this is something that I'm going to try out as well. End of the Line Cafe. It's a vegan cuisine, organic and healthy. As you can see there, I'm going to try that out. And then we have Cafe Single Fin. That's actually in the Waterboys place of business. And then we have the Fish House. And for the last 2 years, I've dropped by there for lunch as well. And then McGuire's Irish Pub. And then Jackson's Steakhouse. And so there's the list of restaurants. And of course, there are several select food trucks in front of Pensacola Bay Center. And I think last year was the first year that they've actually blocked that off from the general public, I think, if I remember correctly. So you have to have a ticket to get to some of these food trucks that are in front of the Pensacola Bay Center. But this weekend this weekend brings a lot of businesses to a lot of money to the local businesses here in downtown Pensacola. Linda says, what is the best day to go with the least amount of crowd? Sunday is pretty light, I believe. It's half day, so it's wrapping up. So I think that's the less crowd day. Friday isn't bad either, especially at the beginning of it. Usually things start kicking off around noontime on Friday. And so Saturday is the heaviest day at Pensacon. And so that's the main, I would say that's the main day where everybody shows up, and that's the day to go, basically. But if you're looking for less crowds, Sunday is definitely the day. Some of these celebrities, though, if you're wanting to meet these celebrities, they have certain days. Some of the celebrities have are there all 3 days, but some have select days, and some of them leave after Saturday. So if you go Sunday wanting to meet somebody, you got to check their schedule. You can check their schedule also. Make sure on the Pensacon app as well, and also you can check on Facebook on their Pensacon Facebook page and send them a message as well. I should have looked that up a little bit to make sure how you can figure out who's going to be there and who's not going to be there. But usually it's by their picture schedule. So if they have a picture scheduled for that day, then you can know that they're going to be there. Now, of course, emergencies do happen sometimes. I've wanted a picture with one of the celebrities and paid for it in advance, and they had to leave suddenly and were not there on Sunday, which was upsetting. But of course, I got a refund as well. They don't have a problem with that, refunding your money if they were not there and something happened. There's also another issue. I think it was 2 years ago, 2020. That someone had a medical, one of the celebrities had a medical emergency, and so they were not back. And they were an older, it was an older celebrity, and so I don't know what it was. They just said it was a medical condition, and they had to leave. So things do tend to come up. But usually they're pretty good at letting the public know what's going on. And so, and they make accommodations as well as refunds and things like that for the photos, at least. So, yeah. And so, of course, I mentioned, that gallery night is this Friday. And, of course, it is Pensacon themed. And so what's going on there is that be from 5 to 9 p.m. gallery night performance schedule. You'll have special performances. Pensacon has a killer lineup of live music and entertainment for gallery night Pensacon this Friday, February 18th from 6 to 9 p.m. at the Garden Street stage. Don't miss performances from Tyler Livingston and the Absolutes, Noise Complaint, and Vision Video featuring Tom Ashton, plus roaming performances from Hob the Troll. And of course, these are all on the Garden Street stage in front of the Vinyl Music Hall. So this will be my first gallery night to check it out. And of course, it's the Pensacon gallery night, so this should be new. And, of course, I am also going to, this weekend, I'm going to go live sometimes with my phone on the at Late Night Talk JS page, the Late Night Talk page, throughout the weekend. Sometimes I have trouble with getting a signal, so I'll be taking video and putting up a compilation of the video of what's going on. Some of the things I'm not going to videotape, just generic things, basically, just to show you, give you a glimpse of what happens at Pensacon. Obviously, if you're watching, you didn't pay for it, and I paid for my ticket, and so, it's one of those things where, I'll show you, the crowd and some of the restaurants that I'll go to, that type of thing, and just give you a little glimpse of Pensacon. And so now, of course, what is the weather going to be at Pensacon? Well, we've got a good one, I think, for this weekend. And so we'll go ahead and go and see what the weather is like. And so we've got Friday, we have mostly sunny with a 9% chance of rain, high 59, low 39. Saturday, partly cloudy, 0% chance with high of 62 and low of 43. And Sunday, mostly sunny with a 3% chance with 64 and 53 as the highs and the lows. And so it's going to be a great weekend for as far as weather goes. It's going to be a little chilly, but I think that would be a little bit welcomed. Last year, of course, because of COVID and everything, it was pushed back to May. I think it was May, and it was warmer than usual. There have been some really chilly Pensacons since the event is usually at the end of February. But it's probably not going to be that bad. But, if you're going, bundle up according to, how you take, cold weather. And I love the cold weather. So, of course, I've got long sleeves here for Friday. So I'll be okay. So now we're going to our late night pet segment. And of course, there's a little twist with our late night pets. And so we've got two late night pets that we want to show you. We have the Porgs from Star Wars. Yes, I know it's the sequel series, and a lot of people don't like those sequels that Disney put out. But who can hate on a Porg? Porgs were a special species of salt-dwelling beakless bird. They were native to the planet R2. Okay. I do not know the pronunciations of these names, so please do not murder me for saying a planet wrong. This is where Jedi Master Luke Skywalker made his exile in the years. And so then we have, aren't they cute? And then we have another late night pet. And so we've got Grogu from Star Wars. And of course, Grogu, known to many simply as the Child, or even before Disney named it the Child, everyone was saying the little Yoda or baby Yoda is what it was. Of course, he's a male force-sensitive Jedi and a Mandalorian fondling who belonged to the same species as the Jedi Grand Master Yoda and Jedi Master Yaddle. Grogu was born in the year 41 BBY and was raised at the Jedi Temple on Coruscant. And of course, there you've got it. A little twist this week, but we've got 2 pets of the week, if you can call them pets. But yeah, so here we go. So now I'm going to share a little bit about the celebrities that I met. And I'm going to go to that right now. If my computer will work with me. Okay, so here we go. This is Garrett Wang from Star Trek Voyager. He played Harry Kim. This was like my first year going. This is Nichelle Nichols. She played Uhura from the original Star Trek. And then you have, forget her name right now, but you have Rob Paulson, the original voice of Raphael and Pinky. And this is Maurice LaMarche, the voice of Brain. You have Alan Oppenheimer, the voice of Skeletor. And then, of course, William Shatner, you know him, Captain Kirk. Then we have Kevin Conroy, the voice of Batman from Batman the Animated Series from the 90s. And then we have John Glover, who played Lionel Luthor in Smallville. And so I think he's a great actor. This is Richard Karn from Home Improvement as Al. And then this is the voice of Goofy, the current voice of Goofy. And then we have Jim Cummings, who voices Pooh right now, Pooh Bear, as well as many others. And then this is Assistant Heidi from Tool Time from Home Improvement. And then this is the best celebrity that I've ever met. And so Henry Winkler from Happy Days. He is the nicest person. He is probably the best celebrity that I've met. He is just such a great guy. And he's great. I mean, he doesn't take fame to the head. You kind of tell with some actors and celebrities that fame kind of has gotten to them. For the most part, every celebrity has been nice. But if, there's some that you can tell that, they might not be in the greatest moods sometimes. But, but they're all nice. They're all there. They know that you love them, and you've grown up with them, and so sometimes just being honest. Some of them like the attention more than others. But Henry Winkler, he's a genuine guy. He's who you see in person. Is the real deal, I think. That's been the best celebrity that I've met. So I've really enjoyed that. Anyhow, now, of course, things that I'll have autographed. Now, you might have seen over here a couple of things that I have here. I've got this Pop Power Rangers Blue Ranger. The Blue Ranger is actually going to be there, so I'm going to have him sign this. And then I'm also going to have him sign this. This is a original figure in the box, on the carded, from 1994. And so I've had it all these years, so I'll have the Blue Ranger, the actor, sign that as well. The other actress that is going to be there, celebrity, is the voice of April O'Neil. And so I'm going to have her sign this, as well as sign this one as well. It's a different variant here. And so this one is actually one of the original April O'Neil figures made in the original line, 1988. And so just have her sign that. And this is actually, this was made afterwards, 1990, I believe. Yeah. So here's the back of it. Here were, for the first one, how many figures were available at the time. And then, of course, with this one, since there was time given from 1988 to 1990, they produced a lot of figures here. So you see how it's gotten a little bit more popular as well. And Siri thinks I'm talking to her.
Is there something else I can help with?
No, Siri, thank you.
Okay.
So there you go. All right, so those are the things I'm going to have autographed. And then Heather, Grogu, he is supposed to be just the species like Yoda. He's just another species, basically. So that's who this Grogu is. I don't know if it's his dad or grandfather or whatnot, but he appeared in Star Wars, the Mandalorian series on Disney+. And so the season finale of the Mandalorian season 1, I think, yeah, was something to remember. I'm not going to spoil it, but yeah, so that episode was really fun to watch as well. And so so now we're going to get to our late night trivia segment. Last week I asked a couple of questions about Milton, and so I'm just going to read this through. Milton was settled in the early 1800s as a small village centered on the lumber industry. The settlement was originally known as Scratch Ankle because of the briars and bramble that grew in the area. Another name was Jernigan's Landing, after Benjamin Jernigan died April 1847, who built a water-powered sawmill at what is now Lachlan Lake between 1828 and 1830. The other names were Lumberton, Blackwater, and Hard Scrabble. But by 1839, it was being referred to as Milltown. Milton was incorporated as a city in 1844, 1 year before the territory of Florida joined the United States as the 27th state. So that's something fascinating, I thought. It was that, the name, it was named Milltown because of the mill. And then over time, it just got shorter to Milton. And you say it real fast. Milton instead of Milltown. So there you go. Now, of course, here is this week's trivia question. We'll have it answered unless you have an answer tonight. When did the Pensacola Bay Center open, and what was its original name? So if you can give me the date, if you can give me the month, day, and year, or just the year, and then its original name. And so that is basically pretty much all that I wrote for this late night talk. Hope you enjoyed everything and I hope you learned something, and I hope that maybe I got you interested in Pensacon and to buy a ticket. And I'm not sponsoring anybody. No one's sponsoring me and none of that. So I'm just talking about what I love. And so, pardon me, this is what I love. And so I know this has been a longer late night talk, but of course I've enjoyed it and I hope you did. And so remember, I will be live during the weekend at Pensacon for certain things, and I hope you'll join me. And if I can't go live, I'll put together a video every night and place it on Late Night Talk at JS. So have a great weekend. See you soon.